everybody, RoshiVA here, and with me today I am interviewing a very good friend of mine who has joined me in several videos, several projects. They are a voice actor, a talented artist, and they're just all around a good person in general. Please say hello to KrisVoicesThings.
Hey everybody, it's Kris. Thanks Roshi for having me, and the compliments, all the fun stuff.
It's good to have you. How are you today?
I'm surviving, that's all I can say.
Well, so are we all. But I hope everything's
Yep.
going alright for you anyways.
I haven't been stabbed, so that's good.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to ask you a set of questions, and you are going to answer them honestly or to the best of your ability. Don't be afraid of being silly. This isn't a serious kind of show. Blarberty blue blarb, and all that stuff.
Yippee. Alrighty, copy that, sir.
Alright, so, question number 1. Who are you?
Kris, I'm a voice actor, or at least I want to be someday, at least professionally. And I'm just, living my life, trying to be a good person, I think.
Tell us about your art.
Okay, so I've basically been really into art since I was a little kid. Mostly do a lot of traditional stuff, but I've been trying to do a lot more digital things. It really depends on my art block, however it comes and goes. Sometimes I get a good flow, and then it's like, hey, out that. Nope. And I'm just like, why must you do this to me?
For those of you who don't know, Kris did the character art on my Golden Tickets audio drama, and I will put their artwork on the screen so you can see their masterpieces.
I did those things.
Yes, you did. Okay,
Yay.
Next question. Is there any person in voice acting, art, or anything else you look up to, and why?
Oh, I definitely have a list for that, like voice actors, whatnot. Hold on, I gotta find my notes. I put them on my phone for a reason.
Took notes? What a nerd!
Well, definitely, I know. But yeah, and on the topic of like voice actors I look up to, Michael Kuvak, Richard Horvitz. I'm just gonna name a few on my list because otherwise we'll be here for 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
Kevin Michael Richardson, Christina V, and basically just about everyone on the Hazbin Hotel cast. It's fun.
Fair.
And yeah. And as for subject of non-voice actors, I look up to Vivian Medrano. I'm honestly really proud of what she's done for the animation industry and just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Bibsy Pop haters, go away. We don't want you here. And as for just animation in general, I'm honestly, yes, I'm building off the K-pop Demon Hunters hype, but I'm really kind of inspired by Sony animation nowadays. Again with K-pop Demon Hunters, if the official Oscar thing can recognize an amazing movie in just a week, then you've made a good one.
Oh, yeah.
And it surpassed Frozen, so yeah.
Don't kill me, but I still need to see it.
And no worries. It took me a while to watch it, even with my niece threatening to hurt me inside my walls.
I need to see it. I just need to be, in the right kind of mindset to see it, if that makes sense.
No, I totally get it. That's me with, most things.
Alright, next question. Do you play video games? If so, tell us what games you like to play. If not, tell us why you don't play video games.
I know I used to play a lot of video games when I was younger, back when I was more active on the Wii and Roblox and whatnot. But I don't play a lot anymore. Mostly do with time and motivation. And when it comes to Roblox, yeah, that's a rabbit hole we're not going to go into for this interview.
Thank the Lord I've never gone down that hole.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It looks like
right now.
Mess.
It was definitely a lot less messier when I was in my middle school years. And back then, they still had the oof dying sound.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore.
Not gonna lie, I actually knew somebody who wanted to do Roblox roleplay, and I'm just like, no, thank you.
Yeah. As someone who did that a couple times in their youth, no.
Nothing to be
And
ashamed of,
yeah,
but it's just like, no.
it's like sometimes it could just be traumatizing, but we're not going to go into that portion of the Chris lore. Ha ha ha.
No, we are not. No, we are not.
Nope. Otherwise, we'll be here for 3 hours.
Oh, I didn't know that you didn't really play video games. You kind of peg me as a gamer.
As much I do want to play more games, like Repo. That game's been going around, but I tried downloading it on my Chromebook, and no, the PC's not big enough, and I was very sad and annoyed. Like, I just
Yeah.
gonna play a funny game with my friends. Is
Yeah,
that too much to fucking ask? Oops, sorry.
unfortunately, Chromebooks aren't really made for gaming.
Yeah, perhaps someday I'll get a bigger computer.
You will. You will.
Yeah,
Pat.
and then I can do cooler projects, and then my projects could probably enhance more.
You will get another one. Here I am with my freaking gaming PC and my laptop.
Nice.
Okay, next question. What are some of your favorite movies, and can you tell us why they are your favorites?
Ooh. All right, now going back, if anyone has seen my first Q&A video, one of them is gonna have to be like the Angry Birds movie. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but my sense of humor is broken, so it was very funny for me at the time. It still kind of is. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And as for other stuff, there's a Wicked. Very, very excited for Wicked for Good this month. I'm going to be the most annoying person ever. Yeah,
I can
and
attest to that.
yeah. And yeah, and like there's like so much more I can name off the top of my head, but I'm definitely a fan of Disney movies. Just like the movies, not the Disney Corporation itself. It makes me sad.
Yeah, it makes everybody sad now. What's your favorite Disney movie?
I think it's probably gonna be like off the three off the top of my head, Bolt, Encanto, and Zootopia, and an honorable mention for nostalgia purposes. I gotta go with Frozen. That was my braided girly back in the day before we had Rumi.
My three favorites are Aladdin, Wreck-It Ralph, and Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah,
I'm old
nice.
school.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens.
Senior citizen.
When I was your age, we didn't have Pinterest.
Back in my day, there were only 150 Pokemon. Okay, next question. So I know you're a big Helluva Boss Hazbin Hotel fan, like me. What do you like about those shows specifically, and who are your favorite characters?
Ooh. Oh, you've just unleashed the floodgates, my friend.
That's the purpose of the question.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I love the animation of the show. It's like so good, and despite what some people on the internet say, I do enjoy the character designs. And like with Hell of a Boss specifically, like with all the color scheme, I know a lot of people argue with like, oh, why does Viv just use red and black and blah, 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 blah. First off, it's not just Viv. There are other people on their team, but that's what I kind of like. I'm very much like simpler. I don't know the proper terminology, but just like simpler colors, easier color scheme with the show.
It definitely has its own style and tone, and that's what makes the show its own thing. It has its own identity.
Like, admittedly, I do, for nostalgic reasons, I do kind of miss, like, with the hell of, I know which one is which, the Hazbin Hotel pilot style. I do kind of miss the more, I guess, more, I don't really know how to describe it. It's very much different from how Amazon Prime.
Probably I would describe it as more fluid.
Yes, thank you. I was almost going to say squishy, but I'm like, no, that's not it.
More fluid, more squishy, more stretchy.
Yeah, and I do kind of miss, like, I remember seeing something on Twitter. Yes, I'm calling it Twitter, not X. I'll den name X when Elon quits den naming his biological child. Anyway, I do also miss, like, the sort of wine cherry red from the pilot. But, again, the money, you can tell that the Amazon Prime money helps like a lot with the animation, and it's so good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also said favorite characters as well, right?
Yes, I was just about to remind you.
Thank you. Thank you. As for when it goes to for Helluva, I gotta go with Blitz, Stolas, Striker, Octavia, and and definitely Fizz and Beelzebub. And as for Hazbin, y'all can't see it because we can't see my Discord profile right now, but obviously Vox, I love him. Angel, Charlie, and Husk. Yeah, and there's definitely a lot more. Which, like, again, if I kept going on, we'd be here for hours, and I don't want to make you edit all that. But I just want to make it easy for you, man. God forbid.
God forbid I ever get anything easy.
I fear that's America's motto.
Yep. My favorite characters from Helluva are, well, I'm going with my top characters. So my top characters in Helluva are, of course, Blitz and
Yeah.
Millie and Osmodius.
Yeah,
Like,
I love Osmodius.
He's my favorite Sin.
Yeah.
As for Hazbin, there's Charlie, of course, Serpentious, and Alistair, the radio demon. Pleasure to be meeting you. Quite the pleasure.
Hey.
Oh my god, like, I was even doing Alistair when the pilot came out, and he's always been my favorite.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I can see why the fans like him so much.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Is there any Disney character you identify with? If so, why?
Right off the bat, Timon from The Lion King. Honestly, I should have mentioned that as an honorable mention with my favorite Disney movies. But yeah, I've always, like, ever since middle school, ever since I discovered Lion King 1.5 exists, and back when it was for free on YouTube at some point, I always sort of related to Timon, for my own personal trauma reasons that I'm not going to go into.
You kind of sound like Serpentious for a second. Getting into my own personal trauma.
And that's what he did. No spoilers. And of course, there's also Elsa, and there's probably more. I just can't think off the top of my head. Watch as I text you later. So it's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
Just give me like a mile-long list. Next question. If you could describe your life in a SpongeBob quote, what would it be?
Oh dear, I had to actually think of SpongeBob quotes now. Oh god. Now I gotta look that up on my phone too. You'd think I'd remember. I guess the partially true one would be like a Plankton. I don't know. I didn't think I'd actually get this far. I'm just gonna go with that one for now.
Okay. If I could describe my life in a SpongeBob quote, it would probably be, you know something, SpongeBob? It's just all fun and games for you. Nothing really matters. Oh, let's go jellyfishing. We don't have any work to do. Life is just a big bowl of fancy assorted cashews, and nobody has anything to dust or to clean or to wipe or fabricate. But Patrick, the only thing I've ever seen you clean is your plate.
Alright, now that I actually just found the list, I think I just found one to replace the previous Plankton one or add on to it.
Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you on therapy. Yeah. At least that's one of the things in life.
Yeah.
Fun things.
But it's too expensive.
There's probably more.
Okay, next question.
Yeah. All right.
Are there any future projects or anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I know one project that I definitely at least want to do, and yes, anyone else in the fan dubbing voice acting community who wants to do this, go ahead and do it. Don't feel like you're stealing anything from me. But I definitely want to do a full fan dub of the Bob's Burgers movie, because it is just full of fandom material right there. All the songs and whatnot, and all the emotional moments.
If you ever do that, I'm so in.
Yay! Like I know at some point I thought I might do. Oh, what? You go ahead.
I was just gonna say I freaking love Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a hot minute, but it's definitely one of my comfort shows. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying before.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord, I am dying. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. I know at some point I considered like playing Louise, but that depends if I physically transition or not. If I do the voice changing things, and if all else fails, maybe someone else will go for it because I know I'm definitely not that well skilled when it comes to like screaming scenes. Sometimes I feel like I'm pushing a little too hard.
Maybe you could go for Jean then.
Maybe. Or at least a backup character. Just be like, there, I voiced in a thing, I started a thing, la 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 la.
I could definitely either do Linda or Tina.
Nice. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you were definitely one of the first people I thought of when I thought about doing something like, Roshi would be a good Linda.
Oh, stop. I would not be a good Linda.
Yes, you
Oh, everybody,
would. If
look
I
at
can
the tree. Look at the tree. Linda, it's November 1st. I'll put some mistletoe on my butt, Bobby, and kiss it.
Okay, I gotta do another Linda quote. I'll go play ping pong with your ding dong.
I also love doing Tina's groan. Oh wait, Jimmy Jr.
Let's see your everything's okay face.
I'm not special. I put my bra on one boob at a time. Is there anything else you're looking forward to?
And definitely looking forward to doing more Hazbin covers, hopefully more collabs and other things.
Oh, definitely.
In general.
I just did a collab of Gravity with Audio Amy.
Oh, that is so cool.
Okay, so next oh no, not that music.
Oh no.
It's Larry Derry time, everybody.
Oh.
Hello, folks! It's me, Larry Derry, coming at you live on this interview. And here I am, talking to this baby raccoon covered in mushrooms.
Well, never had that comparison in my life before.
Larry, their name is Chris. Oh, you don't say! Chris! That was the name of my barber. He was addicted to antihistamines that he kept in a tube of M&M minis. Anyway, my question to you is, hey, if you were an alligator, how did you become one? What is your secret? And do you go tick-tock, tick-tock, like Peter Pumpkin Pan?
Well, Larry, if I were to become an alligator, I guess it's going to be some kind of weird magical circumstance incident. I don't know exactly how, but it happened. And alas, I would not be tick-tocking.
The magic like a voodoo?
Maybe. Who knows? The Shadow Man has returned.
I had a grandma who was in voodoo once. She used to shave her cats and pour Old Bay on their heads.
Well then, at least she had a hobby.
You know, if I could become any animal I'd want, I'd be a Twinkie. Then I could survive a nuclear holocaust, just like a praying mantis. Well,
you know, that's not a totally terrible plan.
Well, that's all for now, and I'll be coming at you next interview with a Larry Derry question. So long, you mushroom-covered raccoon.
See you later, Larry-gator.
And I apologize for Larry. We're still trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with him.
I love whatever's wrong with him. It's funny.
That seems to be the consensus.
Alrighty.
All right, so next normal question.
Oh boy.
What are some of your favorite things, no matter how trivial?
Right off the bat, chocolate. I have an addiction. It's a problem. I don't know if I can fix it.
It's only a problem if you make it a problem.
Fair enough. There's also musical theater, or just theater in general. I guess food.
It's no concern of mine whether your family has... What was it again?
Food?
Ha! You should have thought of that before you became peasants! Any other things?
And of course, there's always the just in general art, unless it's AI art. Screw you, AI art. That's all I can think of the top of my head.
All right. Next question. What kind of music do you like?
Well, not really. Not sure if I have a specific genre, but I know besides musical theater songs, it's like very much depends on what my brain is hyper focused on. Sometimes I listen to rock, sometimes I listen to pop, and sometimes I don't even know which genre I'm listening to. I'm like, this thing makes funny wave sounds. It's fun.
Believe me, I know. My musical tastes are very random. It could either be classic rock, it could be a rap song from the 90s, or it could be a funny song I heard from a TV show.
Yeah. And of course, like I said, always listening to Hazbin songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack is on repeat.
I have heard one of the songs, even though I haven't seen the movie, and it is very good.
Ooh, yeah. They're all pretty good.
Alrighty. This has been a wonderful interview, and I only have one last question to end us out with.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to say for your final words, or anything to end us out with?
Alright, this one's gonna be a bit of a sort of long one, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me. Slightly building off the favorite voice actors bit, and I'm sorry, trigger warning for political things and opinions, but just one voice actress I never want to work with, and genuinely hot take, that would be Tara Strong. Anyone? Yeah, hold on, I'm looking for my notes. Yeah. So, admittedly, I like Tara. I grew up with Tara Strong. Hell, she voiced one of the characters in media that made me go, oh, wait, I might like girls. But as time goes on, and sorry for all the repeating breaks, and I'm kind of nervous, trying to speak up for things. I've actually kind of learned that Tara Strong is really not a good person. On top of that, she is a Zionist. There's this indie show that's in the works. I believe it's called Boxtown, where she was originally going to be voicing the main character. I can't remember his name, but on Twitter, she basically said that it was okay for Israel to continue killing innocent people in Gaza, which, spoiler alert, it's not. And she lied about it on Twitter, saying oh, I just found out on Twitter. I guess this is what you get for being Jewish. No. First off, Alex Hirsch is Jewish, and they're keeping him on the show. And again, the reason they fired you is because of your Zionism. And on top of that, she is also incredibly racist, Islamophobic. She's pro AI and NFT, and she is also an incest supporter, because there was I remember seeing something where back when Ben 10 was a big thing, sharing incest art between Ben and his cousin. I can't remember his name. Her name. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just nervous. Yeah. But yeah, basically just wanted to point that out there, burn that bridge before anyone can cross it. If I were to accidentally, or if she was in a project that I'm already in and I just didn't know about it, then I'll suck it up. But yeah, I'm just putting this out into the world. Tara Strong, and forgive my French, I don't fucking like you. And there goes my little rant there. Whew. Ignore the shakiness in my voice.
You all right?
Yeah, I just get, just the just anxiousness. Takes a lot of courage to talk about big things.
It's okay. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah. And just in general, if this is anyone's first time hearing about Tara Strong in general, and if you've looked up to her before, I do genuinely apologize for if this is how you found out, but I'm just going to encourage you to look up what Tara has done on her own, because there's a lot more that I could go on into, but this interview will be so very long. But anyways, on a more positive note, on ending things, free Palestine, don't be afraid to be weird, and just do your best to be a good person. It can be hard sometimes, especially in today's world, but at least you gotta try.
Well said.
And that's it.
Well said.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us in our interview today, and thank you, Kris, for joining me. You've been a wonder to interview.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Glad this was fun to do.
All right. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time on Roshi Interviews.